happens. Now, when this happens, we enter into this, and then also Leo is the moon in a couple of days. Mars is going to be at 0 degrees in Leo. That happens in 2 days. In 2 days. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. And if you want to do a nice cosmic reset for yourself, even though the moon is, yes, the moon is waning instead of waxing. But if you wanted to do like a reset and do like a cleansing, clearing energetically. So if you want to do kind of a reset for yourself and your own like reboot, Mars is a great energy to kind of reboot as far as like your own personal actions, what you need to do to get your life moving in the right track, in all the ways. And also because it is moving into Leo, and it's going to be at 0 degrees Leo. And right now we've got Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. That is a trine. That is a power dynamic, and it is so exciting because it's like all this fresh, new, innovative energy. It's like the perfect reboot for any kind of stuck energy that you have in your own life, around your house, around your living situation, around your work situation, around money, around your social life too, because Leo is very social, but it's also like what platforms, you know. So if you want to do an energetic reboot that is super cosmic and aligned with you know, anything, if you have anything to do in the arts, any kind of art, Neptune is, you know, that 0 degrees Aries Neptune vibe combined with the Mars Leo 0 degrees vibe is like so potent and juicy and yummy. And so at that time, the moon is going to still be in Sagittarius. The moon moves into Sagittarius. The moon moves faster, right? Because, you know, it's going around us and it's, you know, so the moon moves a lot faster than everything else. But it's going to be in Sagittarius tomorrow evening, later in the night, if you're not on the East Coast or on the Pacific Coast. So for us, around 8-ish, moon goes into Sagittarius. It's at 0 degrees Sagittarius. And so even though Leo's not quite there, it's got a couple more days to go, but it will be at that point, you know, in between those 2 points, and that's coming up in a couple of days. So it's going to move quickly. So tomorrow the 15th, today I'm doing it early for you, so you can make the most of this energy. But we have a grand trine. Okay, now this is a big deal. Grand trines, and this is why. And if I've ever done your chart, I've explained this to you and you understand this, and I have shown you these points so that you don't miss them, because there's also squares, there's also a lot of heated debate, there's a lot of crap going on, okay? It's intense vibes. But trines are where everything is easier. So it's you're able to manifest easier. Okay, when there's a grand trine, it's just like a giant portal for manifestation, but that means anything. So if you're subconscious, so I want you to be able to take advantage of this and manifest what you want deliberately. So what you want or something better, right? Because we always want to leave it open for something better so that the universe, God, whatever you need to call it to feel safe, can even make it better. It's kind of like if you ask for something and they want to supersize it and you're like, yes, unless it's the fries, then you're like, no thank you. But anyway, you want to like really dig into this. Okay, so we've got Mars in Leo, Moon in Sagittarius, expansion, like big picture thinking, education, travel, you know, it's like the world, it's like philosophy and understanding and greater understanding of like other cultures and other people, and really like this beautiful unifying energy. Like, so it's like, you know, if you speak more than one language, it's all of those, like, or the desire to speak other languages, it's a big deal. Or you get those headphones where you can, like, you know, they automatically in real time convert everything with AI to other languages so you can understand other people. It's like, wow, okay? And then, so we've got that, and then we've got, get this, we've got a stellium of conjunctions that are part of this grand trine. Huge, huge, huge. So we've got Venus at 24 degrees Pisces. And even though these are, yes, at Pisces, they're so close to Aries with their degrees that they actually count as being conjunct. And so they actually count as part of this trine, even though the rest of it is in fire, which is really interesting. So we've got Venus, Saturn rules, but not, don't think rules, think structure. Think building something that will last, okay? And then we've got Mercury, communication, travel, like, you know, and then we've got, of course, Neptune and, you know, at 0 degrees Aries. So we've got all these planets together, okay, as this other tip of the triangle, okay? And this is kind of like, almost you could think of it as a pyramid. It's like an energy vector. It's like an energy vortex right there, okay? So powerful. So powerful. We all, and this is the collective, we all have this. So be really, really conscious about what you are thinking about, what you are feeling, what you want to bring in. And at least, you know, the universe is merciful. We're not going to like start bringing in like horrible things just because we're all thinking of, you know, but the more positive you can be and get your friends to think positively with you. So this would be, you know, you want everyone to be thinking positively together. So if you can grab some friends and maybe all of you set a time up to, you know, do a Zoom or do, you know, like some kind of thing where you can all be together as a collective and light a candle for peace, serenity, harmony, for creativity, for family, for community together, that would be so powerful. Because this is like a big opportunity to create something collectively as a community, to create peace, to create harmony, to create, you know, democracy, like of the people, by the people, for the people, you know, where everyone wins, you know, like a rising tide raises all ships. It's not just like just a few privileged people. It could be for all of us. It could be to free the people who are innocent, and we know for sure they're innocent, and get them back home to their families. It could be better communication, better, you know, whatever it is. It could be your own family. Maybe your own family could use some love. Maybe your own community. Maybe you could use some help. Maybe we could all use some, you know, some help to like end world hunger. I don't know, but it's like there's something we can all do together. You know, there's something that we can all do together to get to work together to create something for the common good and also for ourselves as individuals, so that everyone gets something we want, you know, and more of it, and more connection, more love, more joy, housing for the homeless, whatever it is we want to focus on, something where we just manifest this beautiful feeling. So think about that. That's what, you know, I'm hoping we'll all put our energy towards coming up. Okay.